Yeah, so the new Toyota Tacoma, it's only been out for a year and a half at this point. Well, over 106,000 of those new Tacomas are being recalled. The brakes are going out. We're going to get into that today, but it's not just a Tacoma. We're going to get into the best, or should I say the worst recalls of 2025 so far. Some of these things are absolutely mind-numbing. So guys, grab your snacks and drinks. This one's pure entertainment today. Hopefully no one's dying from these recalls or the vehicles that have not been fixed. So maybe it's not pure entertainment for some people out there. But 2024 finished up with failing backup cameras for some Jeeps. We also had bolts that were missing from the Kia EV9's seats. That's not good. But to start things off in 2025 so far, we have nearly 300,000 Super Duty Ford trucks recalled for failing fuel pump. The fuel pump monster has been going around since like 2020. All right, that is crazy. When are these fuel pumps going to get fixed? Same day, issued by Ford, 47,000 plus Lincoln Nautilus SUVs recalled over pinching power windows. Now, I just reviewed the Nautilus lately. What model year? Okay, this should be the new ones coming from China. The issue is with the Windows automatic reversal system, which may not react after detecting an object, increasing the rate of injury to occupants. Yikes. So you could lose an appendage, a finger or something like that. God willing, no child has put their head in the windows as it was rolling up. Yikes. What a nightmare situation. 239,000 plus Tesla EVs recalled for rear view camera issue. Moving on to January 17th, Kia recalls over 74,000 Sorrentos due to headlight, taillight malfunction. Wow, that sounds like it could be really bad if your taillights go out or your headlights go out at night. That sounds horrific. 63,000 Jeep Cherokees recalled for transmission issue. And that was Stellantis' first major recall of 2025. And it may result in a loss of drive power or the park function. That one's scary. When a car slips out of park, it's a battering ram and you could get pinned, you could get ran over. Bad situation. Another Ford recall here. Ford's kind of paving the way for the most recalls in 2025 by a landslide, seemingly. Ford recalls 272,000 Bronco Sports Mavericks. Those are all made in the plant in Mexico. Have a bad 12-volt battery. Well, we know bad 12-volt batteries can lead to all sorts of issues, like the car not starting or your electronics going bad or gone just while you're driving. That's not good. 149,000 Ford Broncos, okay, so we're moving from the Bronco Sport to the Bronco, recalled for failing shock absorbers. That is a nightmare situation because this vehicle you're touting is to be a capable off-roader. Meanwhile, the suspension is faulty. Go figure. All right, we're getting close to February here. Kia recalls 82,000 plus Niro SUVs for airbag issue. That includes a hybrid, plug-in hybrid, and the fully electric issue for the front passenger airbag. That might explain why I keep seeing Kia Niro sales lessen and lessen and lessen and lessen. Every single sales reporting update on a monthly basis, the Niro keeps going down in sales. I'm like, hybrids are hot right now, and it's an affordable hybrid. Why? Well, maybe Kia's crimping production because they can't figure out the airbags. That's a possibility. This is our first Honda on the list today. Almost 300,000 Hondas, Acuras recalled for engine stall issue. I'm going to click onto this one. This one's bad. Honda is recalling nearly 300,000 of its Pilot SUVs, plus vehicles from the Acura arm, which I would assume would be the MDX because that's on the same platform. We'll get into it. There's TLX here as well. The fuel injection electronic control unit that may result in an engine stall or loss or power. Affected vehicles include the new TLX and Type S. I think that's what this means because the TLX Type S hasn't been out. Was it the first model year wasn't 2021, wasn't it 2022? Yeah, it looks like the first year was the 2022 models. I'm looking for the cheapest TLX Type S's out there. So 2022 is what I'm seeing as the first model year of the Type S. So this must also include this recall non-Type S models. and model year 2022 through 2025 MDX models and the Type S, as well as model year 2023 to 2025 Pilot SUVs. The fuel injection ECU settings may have been improperly programmed, causing sudden changes in the throttle that could illuminate the check engine light and cause a loss of drive power or stall. This can, of course, increase the risk of crashing, injuries, or death. All right. And keep in mind, with any recall, if you guys don't know, every single recall is paid for by the automaker. You just have to, until the car can get fixed, you have to schedule a time for the vehicle to come in. Hopefully they have the fix. Otherwise, it's going to be sitting at the dealer forever. But anyways, you guys, good luck getting your vehicles fixed when there's a recall involved. It is free, though, but it's not necessarily free because it takes your time. Time is worth a lot of money. Cars.com has a long-term loaner of their Cherokee 4xE. They can now charge them because Jeep's finally fixed the fire risk on it. Well, that's reassuring. Over 72,000 Ford and Lincolns recalled for more backup cameras. 41,000 Toyota Lexus models recalled for damaged seatbelt. For the Camry, NX, and RX, damaged seatbelts. All right, here's the big Tacoma one. Many of you guys are wondering, why is the Tacoma already recalled on a massive scale? Affected vehicles include the 24 to 25 Tacomas, which is a new redesign. All right, with four-wheel drive. So not the two-wheel drive models. Four-wheel drive models, 16-inch brakes and 17-inch wheels. Very specific combination here. A buildup of mud and dirt inside the rear wheels, potentially from off-roading, may cause the rear brake hoses to become damaged over time, resulting in leaking brake fluid and increasing the risk of a crash. Now, I see off-road, I see four-wheel drive. I don't think rear-wheel drive models would be excluded from this. I just think that you're not going to see the problems as much on those because people are not off-roading them as often. I don't see why you still, because the trucks are very similar, right? The suspension doesn't change, do they? So do you have leaf springs, I guess? Do you have leaf springs on maybe a base model? Maybe. I don't know. That makes me wonder if rear-wheel drive models will eventually be recalled as well. But there are far more four-wheel drive models than rear-wheel drive models. All right, so there you go. The Taco recalled over 100,000 because the brake hoses become either dislodged or get dirty, and then you lose your rear brakes. All right, 70,000+ GMC Sierra trucks recalled for grill defect. This one's kind of funny. It may cause the front grill deflectors to detach. And this is with those that are equipped with the chrome front grill deflectors. I mean, it's a GMC, aren't they? Pretty much all chrome. The issue lies with the attachment points, which may fracture and cause the grill deflector to detach. And it could become a road hazard. Yeah, I mean, if you see this grill flying off, you're going to swerve if you're another driver behind this vehicle, or if you see it on the road. Just not good. Flying plastic grills from these GMCs. Oh, wow. More Toyotas here. 168,000 Sienna minivans recalled for loose seat bolts. An issue with third row seat bolts has prompted Toyota to recall nearly 170,000 Siennas. These are all the new hybrid Siennas. And the bolts connect the 60-40 split folding the third row seatbacks to the recliner assemblies, which may not have been tightened enough, increasing the risk of injury in a crash. Yeah, you have ejector seats at that point. That's scary. Dealers will tighten the bolts on affected vehicles for free. At least it's an easy fix, but that one's a bit scary. There you have it. We are going to end it there. I find these interesting, a bit scary, but they're all going to be fixed by the dealers, thank God. But it makes you wonder, like, these are the ones that are being recalled. Are there, like, what other issues are plaguing cars that are not ever going to see a recall, right? I don't know that whenever there's humans involved, there's going to be errors, there's going to be imperfections. And so this recalls are never going to go away, but it's like what other things, what other gremlins are lying underneath certain models that those issues are never going to be recalled due to lots of different reasons. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. This one was a fun entertainment piece today. Hopefully your brakes don't go out on your new Tacoma. That sounds scary. Take care and peace.